Hey everybody. I'm going to share some tips and strategies today because I know kind of what you're going through. And I also am experiencing a lot of this post-election anxiety, right? And so I don't want to feed into that at all. But what I really want all of you guys to take away today is like, it's coming up for a reason and to kind of honor it while processing. Okay, this isn't about shutting down. This is about processing, acknowledging what's coming for you. Because I know so many of us are eager to jump the gun, to take and channel this energy into action. I feel you completely. But I want to say, this is coming up for a reason. We need to sit with it. And I actually want to share like a bunch of ways to do this. I have like a step-by-step processing tool for emotional stability. And I have a bunch of ideas to kind of activate within each of us, like the ways that we create it. And one of the first ways we're going to do it actually after you finish watching my video is we're going to take a detox, a diet, complete media diet is one first way. And I know this eagerness to try to make change from this energy of like, gosh, I gotta make changes. I gotta maybe make a move out of state, move abroad. I get it. I have been there. And I wanna say that when you make a decision like from that reactionary kind of fear-based place, that energy is gonna transfer into your actions and into your results. So you're actually kind of creating more of what you don't want in your life, I'd imagine. In fact, many people have come to me and have told me they want to move because they want a peace of mind. They want safety. They want to experience kind of life without that fear of like getting the lion chasing you, right? The swivel head, the always having to watch your back. Well, I can tell you that any decision that's derived from this place of angst and fear is going to create that same result, okay? No matter what changes you make externally, because internally you haven't faced why this is coming up for you and what it means to you today. And once you start honoring and accepting that, you allow spaciousness by releasing it. And you're in a mental place where you can explore now, right? You're at ease. You've coped with some of the emotion. It might be a lifelong thing. I get that. A lifelong strategy. But the more you practice and become aware of it, you'll be making decisions from a place where you feel very calm and confident. That's where you want to be making decisions from, ultimately, right? A calm mind is the best place for any major decision, right? The best ways to execute. And so I think this is a strategy you can apply for anything, everything into your future. So send me a message if this lands and you want some strategies on the emotional processing, accepting. Once we allow the emotions to come forward, we can release them and make room for the things that we really, truly, consciously want. The ease, the peace, the safety, okay? So I want you to work through some of that. Hit me up if you're having any questions about that. I'm happy to support. Send me a comment with calm, and I can send you a whole list of ways to make this process the emotion, okay? Number one, so that was the first part. Sit with the emotion. It's coming up for a reason. Understand it, clear it up, and then we can start talking about another decision that you want to make. So maybe you're at a place where you want to make some changes, a transition, job, a move, location change, maybe a move abroad with kids. I know, I've been there. So the second step of that is now you've cleared that space energetically, you can allow for a real big change to come into your life, and from a place of calm and from a place of knowing kind of why you're doing this. The inner wisdom, the infinite knowledge that is within you gets to come forth. And now you can be open to possibilities New opportunities can come your way. And I want, for those who are really serious about making a move abroad with children, once you've processed the emotions from this post-election angst, reach out to me and say empowered move. And I have a list of really deep dive questions that you can ask yourself while you're considering this move. Okay, so not going out there and researching and watching YouTube videos and consuming content, but really asking yourself the deeper inner questions of like, what does this move represent to me? How will it shape my long-term future? How will the values that I seek today, how will I get to live them out in this next chapter of my life? I have a list of questions that are both applied in strategy, but also deep visioning questions, okay? So send me a comment, empowered move, if that's what you want, to get to a download of a quick questions list that's gonna really start activating some deeper inner knowing about the confidence and like what is behind this move. So it's going to drive all your decisions coming forward. So that's the second step that I want anyone to take who's considering a move with kids. And thirdly, I have a new offer for those of you that are really serious about making this move. It's a 90-minute session, it's a paid session, and we get right down into the detailed planning, both from like a spiritual mindset state, but also tied in with like financial and a logistics plan, as well as how to be there for your family, your children, and their educational future. So we can sit down and get into those details. If you're really serious about this, process the emotion. One, send me a link, a comment in the links with calm. I have a list of all the ways that you can process the emotion and allow for new opportunities to show up. Second, I have a list of questions you can ask yourself if you're really considering this move with children. Empowered move. Send me that in the comments. And third, if you want to book a call, this is an intentional planning session for your empowered move abroad with kids. So that is a special call I'm going to set up, and hit me up with that. If you're interested in that, send me a message right away. I can send you the booking link and we can set that up and get you on a plan. Feel organized, confident, secure in your future and in the goals that you want to create. And I can help you get there in half the time that you would normally take, and also save you a lot of time and money in terms of resources and all the support I can provide over the next year if you're really serious about making this move. All right, well, that's my new offer, and I'm super excited to share with you. Please take this time to process any of the grief, emotions, anger, rage, frustration, sadness, grief. I want that all to come out, and I want you to feel empowered by any decision that comes forward.